Hello everyone, my name is Ashutosh Kumar and I have 15 plus year of industrial experience in networking. Today I am going to speak about Cisco certification hierarchy, which is resume post pandemic. In CCNA they have CCNA is a associate level of certification, and this is referred to mastery in network essential. Whereas in entry level they have CCT introduced, and they have three different flavor: RS stack, routing is switching technology, CLI technology, and data center technology. Let's quickly review what are the topic going to cover in this all three. We are going to Cisco website. We have entry level and associate level. While I am going to do CCNA course, in that I am going to cover all your CCT topic explicitly once we will entire CCNA going to complete. If you see CCT, we have CL TAC, RS TAC, and data center technology, and respective code mentioned over there. Come to CCNA. So once we will entire CCNA going to complete, we going to see what are the topic going to cover already in CCNA. Apart from those topic is not covered within CCNA, you going to we going to discuss and we will do accordingly. And come to the CCNA certification. In CCNA topic, if you go, so we will quickly review what are the topic newly introduced, which is not earlier. If you see, let me see them. Collectively we have network fundamentals, network access, IP connectivity, IP services, security fundamentals, and automation and programming. So major stuff like network fundamental and network access and IP connectivity and IP services, these are, it's an old section. Let me see if any new topic introduced in that. So I can see CCNA network fundamental, we have routing, routers, switches. These are the old one only. Next generation firewall IPS, we will add few lab of that. Access point, I will add the labs for those, so that we going to get the comfortable for this technology. Then endpoint and servers, we going to cover 10 to 15 different type of servers like DSCP, DNS, TechAS, Radius, NTP. These are all going to be covering that. The same way, these are the new technology which is going to be introduced and we will discuss. Then we have physical interface and cabling. Again, these are the old one which is going to be continue, and this is very basic fundamental. We should be expert in this. By looking on the output, we supposed to understand what are the things supposed to be set, and we will do quite good number of labs. Compared TCP UDP is a very important, we will discuss multiple time throughout the course. And we have IPv6, sorry, IPv4 subnetting. We supposed to be expert in that. We will going to spend the good quality of time from 0 to hero. I am going to make you in subnetting, and this supposed to be very handy. It's supposed to be in your finger points, so that you can easily plan for any networking topology, and you can drive any labs. Then we have IPv4 addressing. It's going to be included in that. IPv6, I'm going to specifically going to cover these all, and we will do lab on this and some exercise. So syllabus going to be every part we have exercise, we have lab and theory part. Exercise, again we're going to cover the reasoning and mathematics behind the topic, whereas the lab we're going to get hands-on the technology which going to be covered in CCNA and in industrial level. I will give you multiple example for IP parameter verification for the OS, Mac and Linux. Okay, that's of course by default you should know. Then we have wireless technology. We will going to discuss each and every parameter and we will do the lab on that. And this is the last one, is very important, Mac learning and aging. You're supposed to be expert in that, and we will do couple of very good excellent lab on this. Now this is, I think this all are new, sorry, these all are old, but only the few parts like this part is new, introduced new thing I added. So I'm going to cover from each and every point in detail, and we will see that. That's a 20% of your network fundamental. Come to the next topic, we have network access. In network access port, data and voice, we will do lab. Default VLAN, these are the part of that. Connectivity, yes, we will see the connectivity test if anything, L2 L1 issue, and if any protocol not running proper, how we can going to troubleshoot those. Come to the configuration and verify the inter-switch connectivity. Yes, this will be the part of the lab while we will do the data and voice. So trunking, you should know, an expert in trunking, how many type of trunking and how they're going to negotiate, and their negotiated features, different type of negotiation. Native VLANs, what's important on native VLAN is dedicated lab for native VLAN, and you have exercise also. Configure, verify L2 discovery, LLDP and CDP. Okay, of course we're going to cover this again. These are the old topic. PBST, this again a spanning tree, and these all are the old topic we're going to cover, because you're supposed to be expert in a spanning tree protocol. Once you have expertise in a spanning tree protocol, then you're going to learn what are the technology by which, what are the new technology by which you can going to replace this concept of a spanning tree. And we have like flex link and other like spine and leaf. We will discuss on that topic. Now come to the wireless architectures and AP modes. Good, we will do the lab in that is going to be covered in detail. Physical connection of AP, of course in that same AP and WL stack as authentication. We will see each and every this like telnet, SSH, HTTP, HTTPS, this all lab in dedicated lab we will do, and we will integrate each and everything like wireless, wired, each technology, TACAS, plus and radius authentication mechanism, and other local authentication like you have user and password. And we will see the AAA model for authentication, how it's going to be once those command going to run, what are the different output you will see, and the mechanism to log into the system. Now come to the next configuration, wireless. Okay, this is I think little bit extra they have added, that's a nice one. And go to next, IP connectivity. We have routing protocol, prefix, network masks. Okay, matrix, gateway of last resort, we going to cover this in detail. And then we have router mask. Okay, longest match, administrative distance, and this again, these are the old default network, default route, network routes, host routes, floating static. Yes, we have dedicated lab for this floating static, and we will see the how route or divert from one path, defined path, to different defined path, and if there is anything failover going to happen or any network down, so they're going to do the failover on the second. This is the very excellent lab we're going to do, and it's going to be very clear about the static routing. Config and verify the single area OSPF version 2. Okay, so we have IPv4 version 2 OSPF in detail, and we will see topology and other part, how to create the topology. I will teach you how to create topology and make how you can make the different type of scenario by yourself and create your labs. So that going to be best way to study. Describe and purpose of the first half residency protocol. Okay, that's definitely going to be covered. And IPv6, NATing, NTP, DSCP, DNS, SNMP, DSCP client and relay agent, per hop behavior, and QS such classification and marking. So we will study what are the module approach we have, modular approach in QS, and we will see the examples. And now fortunately we have the lab environment where we can do this marking and can check the packet label what going to happen. That will be very beautiful. Again, this is the TFTP and FTP. Of course we have dedicated labs, so entire section we're going to cover. So there is nothing much new till now. Yes, security. So entire security, and beyond that we have I have added couple of 2 to 3 advanced lab which is not covered in CCNA, but I'm going to give you the lab environment and other stuff. So let's see what are the things. So we have security concept, vulnerabilities, threat, exploits, and mitigation technique. Okay, that's well known. Awareness training, physical access, good. Okay, so we have side to side VPN setup. We will do this, and we will see different way to do what are the protocol, and in detail we will do couple of lab, and one will be the advanced lab. And come to the next level, we have DSCP snooping, ARP inspections, and port security. Yes, for each and every we have dedicated different lab. So accumulative we're going to cover in the CCNA, entire CCNA syllabus, 100 plus labs dedicated each and every modules we have lab, so that you're going to be fundamentally very strong in each and every topic by not learning through the theory. You have to practice as much as you can do in the lab and understand the technique and flow of the things, the logics, reasoning behind that. Okay, now come to the differentiate AAA authentication, authorization, and accounting concept. We will do with TechAS as well as Radius, both the flavor we will going to study over here. And we have WAP, WAP2, WAP3. We will see wireless technology. Of course, this is going to be covered into the WLC and the connectivity lab when we will do. So all this security protocol and the configuration of the PSK using the GUI, we will see that lab. Come to this is completely new stuff that they introduce, and here I have given you, I'm going to give you the hands-on experience on the few advanced lab, 4 to 5 lab I have added. But here there is no lab in CCNA. I have given you so that you can fundamentally understand, because this is going to be your future coming couple of decade going to work on this. Means already is work, this decade is very aggressive about the automation and programming. So what is here impact of network management, controller based networking, and describe the controller based and SDN, software defined architecture, overlay, underlay and fabric structures, separation of the control plane and data plane. You can see this is very well known protocol. We have BGP, border gateway protocol, which help you to get the multiple lab. In that you can see control plane and data plane have separate behavior and their output you can see. However, here we're going to study in detail how it's going to help you. What is the overlay underlay protocol? We have OSPF, ISIS and BGP is a major role in that. Then we have southbound and northbound APIs, and we will going to understand the complete and complete theory about that. That's going to give you fundamental. And we have comparison traditional campus, okay, REST API based, and recognize these three: Ansible, SAP, Puppet and interpret JSON code data. These are the completely latest technology where I'm working, and I will give you a couple of lab. Not only lab, I will make you very decent lab in that, like I will, because Ansible is one of the latest technology where I'm going to give you lab like ad hoc command, how you going to run the ad hoc command and do the labs. And one lab for this, and second lab will be setup for Ansible. If you guys want, you can come physically, and I have set up the lab already, so that you can get the advanced lab physically completed over the on this topic. So third one we will do that's the ad hoc command, one lab, one for setup Ansible, how you have to set up the Ansible and how you do the automation of any 100 of device or 200 of device. You can automate configuration, backup, any kind of stuff, and compliance checks. And third will be the playbook. That's I will give you one book, playbook example, and we will run this program through the playbook. So these are the things we're going to cover in that. In CCNA, entire CCNA we're going to cover with this. And let me erase this one. Okay, now quickly come back to, apart from CCNA, what we will do. This is the entire CCNA. What we will do in CCT now. So once we will complete 100 plus lab in CCNA, we will come back to all these three CCT topics, because I know if I'm not going to complete this, there is no meaning. You're supposed to be 100% comfortable with the CL tag, RS tag and DC tag. And this is essential knowledge you should supposed to be. So you can go and browse this, you can download the PDF. So I'm not going to discuss each and every topic over here. So what is the approach for to complete this? Suppose I have completed the voice infrastructure lab, so I assume and I will highlight that I have completed from the CL tag this technology. Same way, to what are the things I'm going to cover, I'm going to explicitly going to highlight this point already covered in CCNA. Suppose few things is not covered in CCNA, like here if you see WebEx programming and hardware endpoint. So we'll discuss on that, what are the things, what we have to take the precautions according to syllabus, how you have to set up the WebEx session and other. These are the tools you should know. What are the Cisco by default providing tool for your support system. So not only the networking and protocol and CCNA topics you should aware, or CCNA labs, routing, switching and other stuff. You should know what are the tools and kit are available from Cisco proprietary, which is going to help you to support your day-to-day activity. So we're going to cover, and we will see like iPhone, IP phone and other things. We have complete lab on that. If those point is not going to cover in CCNA explicitly, I am going to come back to the CCT and we will see what are the things and what are the questions you have for those topics. Same way for RNS, RS stack, routing and switching technology. You have general networking knowledge. That's the maximum things going to be covered for TCP, IP, CSU, DSU. These are very basic thing. And FTP, TFTP, ping. These are the already going to be covered, but few things like Nexus 900 series of stuff I'm going to explicitly going to help you to understand the flow of hardware connectivity and how it's going to useful for ACI, how it's a connectivity as a orphan port when you have data center with the ACI spine and leaf, and they have branch connectivity with the Nexus 3K, Nexus 5K, 95 series, 93 series generally we have. And this Cisco recently introduced 9300 for access layer, 9500 as a distribution layer, and they have very advanced features and they are low costing so that they can drive all this. And again we have Cisco software operation, and if you see major stuff I'm going to cover in CCNA like bundle mode, install mode. This is a very important one, and you should understand how the bundle mode is different from the install mode and why and where to use in the real time. I will give you example, and we have quite good number of labs. Copy and paste configuration from to, and when this is the day-to-day activity you will see in the CCNA, of course you're going to be expert in this. So I don't think the major stuff, Notepad, Terraterm and Putty, of course these are the things I'm going to cover without fail, and you're going to be have expertise in this. Okay, this is all. So you go through these topics in CCT. Anyhow, there's going to be 100% going to cover in my CCNA class, and those who are will come back to the CCT, and those who are not covered or that's going to miss from that, so it will be explicitly going to be completed. Okay, same data center. These are the very important you should know, because CCNA don't have this stuff explicitly. You should know these all terminology while you are working within DC, like that's day to day. If I want to show you break fix and other stuff, yes, these all you go through. You can download this, and like hardware break fix and other stuff, these are the common stuff. While you are going for deployment, you have to make ready and support for hardware break fix. Okay, by this I'm going to close the today's session. I just want to, my approach will be CCNA classes. We have exercise in which we will do the reasoning mathematics behind the technology. We will practice, and we will complete CCNA with the 80% labs, and the major of topics you going to remember not by mugging it. You going to only remember by the hands-on. It's supposed to be on your fingerprint, on the fingertips, all the CCNA labs, so that you have clear picture of your fundamental. There is no question mark. Truly CCNA syllabus is 100% worthy for the new technology. Is the reason behind all the automation and other stuff. if you know the all CCNA topic, you can do easily migrate to the automation and the programming. That's a net decade requirement. So okay guys, bye bye, see you in next session. I hope soon I'm going to announce next session, and we have our classes going to be over started from 1st of October 2021. Those who are interested, I have given the link and other stuff, you can contact me. And bye bye, see you.